Hello everyone. Are you planning for your wedding or to arrange for someone's wedding anytime soon? Then watch this video. Do you know India holds second position in the world for arranging expensive wedding? The latest report states that at least 1/5 of one's earning has been spent in wedding. We can't really comment whether is it good to spend lavishly for wedding, as it is completely interlinked with many factors like social status, religion, culture, belief system, and the list goes on. As a country, India has a unique culture for every 500 km when you travel within, and its celebrations are unique and special. As the memory of wedding should never be forgotten, people take an edge to spend even their lifetime earning for their special occasion. Not sure how wedding was celebrated in this country in the past, which has more than 2000 years of history. But the evolving trend and technology is making a significant difference in wedding. Hope you agree that changing trend and technology influences the financial stability of the individual and the country. These changes prepare the Indian families to go for an extraordinary planning for years to make wedding celebrations. What is your opinion on wedding celebrations? Do you believe in lavish spending or budgeted celebrations or a simple registration wedding? Opinion differs, isn't it? Watch the video to make a meaningful life. Welcome to Sprishant's Creations. As mentioned earlier, trend and technology are playing a major role in our daily life. These days, even in wedding ceremony, its contribution is becoming incredible. Money creates a magic at its best. Starting from printing wedding cards to digital invites, modern tech wedding rings, GIF photo booth, GoPro shots, digital camera at its best to 4K clarity, extraordinary attempt in capturing the best moments using drone cameras, virtual wedding planners through applications, 3D wedding planning designs, hidden camera for best candid shots, 3D printing, live streaming, and why not, even robots. And more are used these days to create a magic for the unforgettable day. Even in-person invites are drastically reducing. Social media plays a major role in sharing the messages. It sounds really cool, isn't it? Flavor of wedding is added with latest outfits, delicious food, relatives and guests, and the day becomes fabulous. Everything sounds great for the plan, isn't it? Remember one thing, based on one's financial stability, these things are arranged. Majority of Indians take a pride in making grand weddings as it's a lifetime event. Evolving growth in all the industries creates the additional value to make grand weddings. Enormous efforts are taken by every industry that are involved in wedding plan to attract their customers. The only concern in this trend is, at times, people fail to realize the value of post-wedding life. So much of marketing stuffs are done to create this one magical day just because people can afford. At this stage, don't you think a little awareness on how to live an after-wedding life is required to create a meaningful relationship? None can create this awareness unless you realize the real meaning of wedding. Start the meaningful relationship with meaningful plan. Whether you agree or not, there is a demand to know the real purpose of wedding. Please ask these 3 questions before you start your wedding plan. Question number 1. Whom do you want to make happier in this special occasion? It could be the wedding couples, parents, siblings, relatives, friends, anyone in the list. Make it more specific for the meaningful one of your life. Question number 2. What are their dislikes and likes? List their choices and look for arrangements. Question number 3. What's your budget and who provides the best for the money you spend? Yes, these 3 questions can make a meaningful decision for your wedding celebration than to pick whatever the best that is available in the market. Start. Remember one thing. When your happiness is materialistic, the best of the best can always be identified, but there is no guarantee that it can bring happiness. If you just go with the evolving trend and technology, it can throw hundreds of choices, but it may not provide you a lifetime joy. These things can help you to capture the best moment at its best, which can help you to get a very good photos and videos. But that's not the life is all about. Make your life meaningful by living a happy life with your partner than just spending to capture moments. On the flip side, we need to understand the fact very consciously that today's world has moved to a stage where the added flavor of materialism is also required to manage the status quo. We can't ignore the fact as it is strongly instilled in our thoughts and way of life. This generation experienced the most sophisticated life in Mother Earth. So it goes with the quote, "Die with memories, not dreams," for the major population. When the necessity has reached its point, then obviously luxury takes the lead. So unintentionally, deliberate moves are made on its own towards the extreme comfort. Nothing wrong in this behavior, but people should be mindful enough for the post-wedding life, and this is immensely required to live a happy life. Hope this makes sense. Please note, the intention of this video is to create awareness on what to be planned during your wedding preparation, and nothing against any personal belief on luxury, trend and technology. Hence the suggestion is to make a careful evaluation with said suggestion and extreme awareness with evolving luxury, trend and technology to make a perfect blend on your own post-wedding life. Thanks for watching.